like an H&M. Like you were saying, I just got my PhD from Penn State. I went to Ocean Lakes. Don't boo me off the stage. I went to Ocean Lakes. And everything, we just gonna get in it. He told me I was too angry to write a good love poem. He said my look, my accent, and all that hollering would drive the audience away. He told me that I was too angry to write a good love poem, and this is what I said. Y'all can stop. They gonna mess me up. This is what I said. I told him I see things, sometimes with my eyes open, but mostly in my dreams, and I'm still searching for that happy medium that supposedly lies somewhere between the silence I'm smothered with daily and these onstage screams. And unless you know what it is to have to struggle to validate your existence, unless you've cried yourself to sleep because being poor makes your family a statistic, unless you wear your heart on your sleeve and wrap your insecurities deep inside your chest, trying to find the strength it takes to keep on resisting, unless you know how to smile while you bleed and distracting the crowd like a magician, unless you've worked 3 jobs and gone to school full-time just to stay abreast of the competition, unless you learn to listen, you will never understand that every poem I write is a love poem. See, the doors that I kick down ain't just for me. Spoken word has become something more than a personal form of cheap therapy, and you're probably right, I do take myself too seriously, because if I don't, then no one else will. So please believe that the words that I speak are serious, and I'm serious about those being words of love, being words of proof, for the young lady that has been convinced to settle for some cheap substitute, for the young man that is this close to giving up on the truth. Every word that I speak is spirit made flesh, and with my every breath I'm striving to give you something besides an excuse. Realize I want to hurry and do my time on the front lines before my bravery and my sanity start deserting me. Because I know what it is to be stuck. I know what it is to be trapped when ain't nobody worried about you. See, there will come a time when you're going to have to know how to encourage yourself, because most of the time when it comes to perfect love, you can't depend on nobody else. And you can't save somebody's soul if you done sold out yourself. See, I do write love poems. But for real, y'all, I just want to write. I just want to live. And maybe I don't write about what it is I'm living. Maybe I write about what it is that I want, and I just want to love. Because it's like the weight of 3 worlds in the pit of your stomach when you feel like you're all alone, but you're not. See, I've been searching for you like a shepherd seeks after his sheep. I'm up here swinging so you can rest easy. It's your shift to sleep. The doors that I kick down ain't just for me. But don't feel obligated. I wouldn't be here if someone had not done the same for me. And even though I get angry, I'm not going to leave you behind. And if I get 2 steps ahead, it's to make sure our vision's in line. It's to make certain our supplies get here on time. If I leave while you rest your eyes, if you wake and I happen not to be here, if you wonder where I go when I promise to stay, don't fear. I didn't tell you a lie. Remember, I walk ahead to test our steps. I check the sparkling booby traps they've set, because even if I stumble, you can still learn from my death and keep moving. See, I do write love poems, but I love you enough to tell you the things you don't want to hear. I love you enough to stay by your side when you wish I would leave, because that would mean you wouldn't have to tell your story. And for real, they can keep their little fame. I'm on a battlefield for the glory. And they can keep their little maps. My arms span this globe. And they can keep their clever raps. My mouth is full translating soul. See, I do try, y'all. I try hard to write things that will help you get lifted. I want to speak in electric currents that will shock you with their friction. But it's cruel to sing songs to a broken heart, and tonight, my heart is heavy. So keep that in mind when I get loud on stage, just because I'm thinking of the times I should have spoke up, but I didn't. I'm thinking of the times when pride sealed my lips and I should have begged forgiveness. But perhaps in the meantime, you could pay attention to your convictions. I thought I told y'all before, this heart has been damaged beyond recognition, but this soul was not destroyed. So don't waste your time window shopping for that good stuff you can't afford. You won't find my dignity for sale in your local corner store. See, I have tasted failure while simultaneously smelling the success on their breath. And I've seen dreams resuscitate life while mine have suffered a horrific death. I am down, but when the time comes, I know exactly how to lively up myself. When they sound the alarm, I know how to strap up my boot, put on my mask, and tighten up my belt. So if the fire I got scares you out of loving me, and your first instinct is to start judging me, please think twice. I don't get up here to make friends. I never learned to play nice, and you can mark tonight as the night that I've spoken into existence. If your eardrum feels like it could burst whenever our future is mentioned, count yourself blessed. You heard it here first. Every poem I write is a love poem, even when all I can remember is them laughing at our struggle, and them playing in our trouble. But while they busy pointing and laughing, we'll be sneaking and snatching. While they sleeping and napping, we'll be plotting and grabbing. We gonna reclaim the kingdom before Babylon realizes what happened. We get on stage or behind the pulpit, because it's easy to speak truth when folks is paying and snapping. But personally, I'm interested in a little less chatting and a lot more action. We apologize for repeating our mistakes, but that's not the same thing as repenting. And each day, each stage, every I love you I say is a chance for a new beginning, and baby, I'm taking mine. But for real, y'all, I just want to write. I just want to love, I just want to live. Yeah, he told me I was too angry to write a good love poem, but that depends on what your definition of love is. Thank you.
High School Love, Crystal Lee. She wrote Facebook friends. Crystal Lee. All right, the Bruder sisters. You guys know who Lacey and Hannah? They're gonna sing really well.